Hello everyone, welcome back to my NASCAR Thunder 2004 playthrough. We did the Brickyard, Watkins Glen, and Michigan. Did those three races as kind of more of like a laid back, talking with friends sort of thing. So, just trying something different out. I'm kind of back to your more traditional style now, where it's just going to be me. I'm just going to be talking about the race and all that. Watkins Glen, we would have had a top 20, but I blew it. And then at Michigan, we had a 27th, which, if you know about this game on 25% race length, is fantastic because you were a full pit stop behind about 20 people. So that was a great stretch, but now it's time to, it's time to pay the check because we got to play Bristol, Darlington, Richmond, New Hampshire, and Dover. 5 straight tracks where, even finishing the race is in question. At this point, we're just trying to get paid every time. Little points update. Tony Stewart's kind of maintained his arm length championship points lead, about 150 points. And it's been like that for basically all the races. He's been up front, so has Jeff Gordon. So these two have kind of just been pulling away from everybody else. Dale Jr. had a few DNFs, got trapped a lap down at one of the races. He was in the back of Watkins Glen, so he had a pretty rough stretch of form. I'll go through the standings real quick so this way you can see where your favorite driver is. And then from there, we'll see. I should have made some strides towards not being in 41st anymore. Yeah, I'm now about 60 points away from Mike Skinner. That does mean I am the last place of the full-time runners that run every single race, because Ashton Lewis and all these guys split races that they're in. The main goal is to try and finish ahead of these two. I don't know if I'll be able to catch Casey Mears. The nice part is I'm pretty sure I'd be ahead of Fittipaldi if it wasn't for the fact that he got that DNF victory, I think at Bristol. We had some pretty good starting positions the last few times, so that's good. In terms of rivalries, the only person who's pissed enough to slam into us is Jack Sprague. As for awards, we got pull at Watkins Glen, and then before that, we got Rookie of the Race, $2,000 there, so it's pretty good. In terms of Rookie of the Year, we're actually last. We're technically last because, like I said, these guys aren't full-time runners. That's really why I want to get ahead of Fittipaldi, just to not be last. 3 poles on the year, which is funnily enough good for third. For the Manufacturer Championship, Pontiac's in dead last, as they usually are. Lap champion, Jeff Gordon is starting to challenge Tony Stewart for that. I have 2 really good chassis here, and I'm going to save them for the other races. I'm not going to blow it up at Bristol. We have 2 new engines coming in, plus we got a decent one there. I'm just going to take a crappy engine to Bristol. Just going to take the worst body I have because, as much as I hate to say it, Bristol's just a track. Not only is the car not good at, it's very car reliant, but also in addition to that, I'm not good. So, it's just one of those things. It makes sense. Take your worst stuff here. If you blow up, it is what it is. You move on to Darlington, you move on to New Hampshire and all those tracks. At least in New Hampshire, if I remember correctly, we did get a max payday. I don't know if we will here. We'll see. All right, qualifying time. We were about 5/10 off in practice from the next closest guy. Not the leaders, just the next closest guy. So, yeah, I'm not excited for this at all. Bristol night race.
Looks like we'll need to take a provisional.
Yep. Yeah, I expected that. So I'm going to make a few adjustments just to make the car more drivable in the race. And yeah, I will see you in a second.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500 brought to you by EA Sports. As usual, 43 cars will start this race. And when they get lined up to take the green, they'll take up more than half the racetrack.
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
Ryan Newman has put together a great season so far.
Oh yeah, and all of these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one, and Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
The 82 car has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bristol, Tennessee. This is just going to be a dire race, 100%. I made some YOLO adjustments, which I don't know how that's going to work, to be completely honest. Kevin Harvick with another shit qualifying. Look at him back here. So basically what I did was I made the, hi Kevin. I made the car a little more loose. Bumped up tire pressures. I smashed Jamie McMurray in the ass. You know, I just made the car more pointy. Seems to be working okay. I don't think it's going to be something that long term is okay. And there it is. So these guys have finally cleared me and off they go. My tires, they don't feel good already. As for, you know, the race situation, like I said, if I get DNF'd, honestly, it's just like a mercy killing. Yeah, I've been kind of quiet. I'm just taking my ass beating in peace, hoping that Kurt Busch just yeets me into the wall or something.
Good job. Car looks okay.
Turn number 3. The yellow flag is out in this event. Down in turn number 3.
My lord, what the hell was that? I'm just in shock. What the fuck happened? Oh. That was pretty bad. We got our secondary and associate bonus, so hey, doesn't matter that we died. Oh, we got some happiness bonuses too. Make another 65k. Take that. Race stats. Oh, what? Fucking Fittipaldi. Goddamn glitch happened again. Fittipaldi, LePage, Kenseth, Sadler, Sprague. Oh my god. Dale Jr. in 8th. Wow. Damn DNF glitch, man. I mean, just look at this. Look at some of these people. Michael Waltrip died too, apparently, so get fucked. Look at this. Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, Dale Jarrett in the back. Like, because that was so short, doubleheader time. Well, we're going to an equally difficult track in Darlington. Before we go ahead here, we got the chassis builder building a chassis, but we're going to have him go ahead. I'm just going to repair this. If I go for the overhaul for 2 races, 151k versus 66. So I'll do a quick repair. For the engine, we got 2 good engines, and then we got this one that was just beat to hell. And I got another new engine in 2 races. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to overhaul it, but I'm going to do in 6 races. So we'll do that. And then for the body, yeah, I may as well just repair it. I'll do 2 races. Shop edition, 1 race left. Once we go ahead here, we get this done. We still have enough money to do the tire wear. I think I'm going to do tire wear just because it doesn't make sense to do fuel efficiency because, you know, it's only a marginal gain. Well, I think tire wear is kind of going to be the biggest out of the few that we can do that'll benefit us. So sponsors, just 3 races left. Continuing on our streak, I think after Darlington, what do we have? New Hampshire and then like Dover or something. Richmond, I might be able to squeeze a finish. I remember being very upset that I just missed out on 40th place. But New Hampshire's going to be a killer, I think. Then we get some races that'll be fast at Kansas, Talladega, Lowe's. Looking at the end of the season, these 4 races I should all be good at. Let's go ahead here. Let's. I'm just thinking if I should bring the better chassis for Richmond. So yeah, I'm going to. I'll save the better chassis for Richmond. These engines are basically the same. I'll just take the more efficient one for Darlington. Only have one body to choose. Car rating of 57. Let's do it, boys. Alright, I'm going to jump straight into qualifying here. Quite frankly, last time, if I remember, we had a good setup at Darlington. I think actually we had I think we got 35th, I want to say. I remember getting a max payday. What do we got?
Yeah, we're a little off.
Not bad. Alright, so that's good. 24th will certainly do. I think that's about where I qualified last time. Either which way, I will see you in the race.
MRN is here at the Great Southern Tradition, the annual Southern 500 here at the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Well, I've heard it all week, the track too tough to tame. What's that all about, Barney?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so they simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
The 82 car comes into this race hoping to turn his success around at a speedway track.
Well, you're right. You can see the disappointment in his crew as well. These guys will bounce back, though. All they need is just one good finish to put their minds back on track.
Kevin LePage has been struggling at the speedways this season.
Well, his crew chief assured me this morning that they've got a fast car. Let's keep an eye on him and see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Darlington, South Carolina here. We're just looking for a max payday. That's absolutely just what we need. You're starting to see the cost of maintaining good equipment is getting higher and higher. But you've strung together a few good results, and honestly, it could have been even better if I didn't blow it at Watkins Glen. I think we can pull off a top 35. Let's go ahead and get after it. We've got some slow guys and some fast guys around us, so let's go ahead. Car slides around a lot naturally at Darlington. If you've played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whoa! Joe Nemechek into the wall. Alright, so we'll settle in here right behind Hermie Sadler and Greg Biffle. Car feels actually pretty fine. A little tight. You basically have to go 30 laps each stint. But yeah, keep it off the walls, keep it out of trouble, and we'll be fine. I'm driving away from those guys who are way in the back. As you can see on the mini-map, that's what matters to me. It's my relative to 35th, not these guys directly behind me that I'm racing. These guys are just merely a prop to keep me going as fast as I can in the draft. Yeah, you can tell me and, well, everybody's dealing with tire wear now. Now it's just a war of attrition to try and keep my gains in place. 20 laps in, now I've got tire wear on both of the fronts, and the understeer is real. Working this car as much as I can. If I push this thing any harder, I'm flying into the wall. That's just kind of how that is. You know, I'm keeping up with Jamie McMurray. Well, Ricky Craven will be getting by me eventually here. Just a matter of time. Alright, so I could come in now, but I am going to wait one more lap. Mostly because if I do, you know, mention this in other races, overcut, makes your other stints shorter. Yeah, I'm in a relatively comfortable spot right now on the track. Alright guys, we're coming in this time by, so you'll get your wish of me getting some gas. This is one of the harder pit roads to get to without wrecking. There we go, we got it though. Alright, so first stint overview, I think it was pretty successful personally. What were we at, like 27th when we went in? We were really fast at the start of the stint, but you know, started really falling back towards the end by the tire wear. Another perfect pit stop from these guys, and this car almost doesn't have a mark on it, so that is a beautiful thing. And it feels good to have grip again, let me tell you. Car feels good through 3 and 4, but 1 and 2, I'm just not getting it right now. Dale Jr. is leading this race by a nice amount, healthy lead. And there he is behind us. 26th in front of us, Terry Labonte, so yeah, I imagine in about a lap or two here, I'll be going down to Dale Jr. Well, honestly, that doesn't really bother me. First, because I'm in 22nd. Secondly, though, going a lap down means you just gotta run 1 lap less. This race can be as short as it wants to be. When it comes to the end of these stints, I was really struggling. So, yeah, tires are not feeling their best anymore. The next car that is for position is actually directly behind me, and that's Robbie Gordon. And then after him is Greg Biffle, who is, I think, that dot behind him. It's getting to be about that time. You know, we're at the second half of the stint, as you can see by gas tank being a half. So it'll be a little bit of a struggle. Alright, lap 50 means we've got about 10 more laps on this stint. Just been riding my own race, actually. Jeff Green has overtaken Greg Biffle for 29th, so that is me falling back to 29th if I lose positions to both of those guys behind me. That also does mean, though, I'm about going as fast as Robbie Gordon is, and Greg Biffle, which is a good sign. Exactly what I wanted to see here. Yeah, I'm probably going to run this until Jeff Green catches me, or I can't run it no more. So Mike Skinner I will block because he is one of those slower cars that was behind me, and this is going to cost him time on his over or undercuts, so we'll be blocking Mike Skinner pretty aggressively here. So yeah, I'm content with this. You know, I'm not losing too much time. If anything, he is pushing me with his draft. Alright, so checking the fuel gauge, we got 1.9 left, so 1 more lap to go.
Let's get a new left rear tire. Yellow flag, turn number 4.
Oh my god, I misjudged the hell out of that. Oh, and I almost made it too, dude. If it wasn't for the barrels, I would have actually made it had it not been for the... Oh my god. Well, we got a pit. Unbelievable. Alright, so I was one of the first cars a lap down. So I didn't go an extra lap down or anything dumb like that. As you can see, all these guys are for position. Damn, dude. I feel like a dumbass doing that. Jesus Christ. It helps, but not in that sense. Another mistake-free stop. It was slow though, 18 seconds, but Dale Jarrett takes the lead of the race in the pit stop. Wow. Here we go. We're restarting in 27. Hell yeah, and this shortens our last stint. 3 wide at Darlington. That is a scary prospect. God damn, dude. Oh no! What the fuck? Damn, dude. I thought they were gonna be done with that fucking checkup bullshit. Got a little bit of damage, but I did give myself some breathing room to my rear. But Casey Mears is in front of us, and he is a spot. Yeah, I think I could get Casey. Get out of the way, Kyle Petty. You're not even on the same lap. Alright, come on, car. I ask a lot out of you for this one.
Number 45 is looking to pass. You're clear.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be passing shit. Alright, so we're past him now. I can focus on Casey Mears.
Keep hitting those marks.
And these guys are slower than all hell. What is going on? I went way low there because the last time I saw those sparks come out, they hit each other, and then, you know, I pounded, who the hell did I slam in the ass? I slammed somebody. Yeah, I'm faster than these guys. What the hell is going on? But the guys behind me are faster, so what the fuck is happening? Alright, somebody up there is holding all these guys up. That's my guess. Oh no. Please no. Get it going, Matt. Get him going. Oh shit. Oh my god. Somebody died. What is Ricky Craven's problem? Yeah, Kurt Busch just, like, wanted to stick his nose in a place it really didn't belong. Jamie McMurray's now dead. I have a flappy part that could fall off. Normally I would take the free pit stop, but if you look, you see I'm 19th now, I'm scored. If I take that pit stop, like, yeah, I'll be ultra fast, but the only thing that sucks is I would go to the inside line, and that's going to have all these cars that I'm going to have to pass again. And we're already on lap 80, so by the time we go back green, there's going to be another 2 laps, so I think I'm going to stay out. Comes back to haunt me, then it is what it is, but... And if I could drive away from these guys... Come on, car. Debris! And it's from me, so I can't run it over. That was lap 85. We might just have green-white checkered by the time this caution's over. Oh, this changes a lot. Usually those parts take a while to come off. I'm going to say no to the pits. They'll be at 89, so they've got 3 laps to go now. Coming to the white flag this time by, I want to say. I certainly fucking hope it is, let me tell you. Get me out of this race. Alright, white flag lap, boys. Ricky Craven's on my quarter panel, but he's not going to get there. We are going to come home to a 19th at Darlington. Hell yeah. Perfect result out of Darlington. Max payday. And then we get to go to Richmond, where we were thinking that potentially we could have a good result too. 19th? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Did kind of come off the fact that I drove into the pit barrier like an idiot. It happens. So we'll take it here. We do have a few rivalries, but they have calmed down a little bit. Look at this money. We did get Rookie of the Race because Jamie McMurray died. Prestige bonus, happy bonus, fucking throw it all in there, boys. Made about 130k about. For you race stat people, this is what we had. Basically, it finished as it was when they came out of the pit stops with the cautions that we had. Dale Jarrett winning. Dale Earnhardt had the most bonus points. Doesn't matter. Gotta finish well. So I'll go through the finishing results for everybody who is interested. As you can see, only 16 cars on the lead lap at the end of it. But we finished 19th. Top 20 is never a bad day at this stage in our career. See some surprising finishes. You know, Labonte, Michael Waltrip, Terry Labonte, Johnny Benson, Steve Park, Robbie Gordon even all got trapped an extra lap down. Elliott Sadler. So yeah, they were kind of stuck. Jamie McMurray, of course, exploded. And then Joe Nemechek, Hermie Sadler blew their engines up. So $470,000, and that already includes, if I remember right, repairing an extra engine and chassis. We'll go ahead here and just kind of show you 1 race left on the repair, 5 races left on building the next chassis. For the engines, we still got 2 decent engines. We're getting another one in 1 race, and then we'll have the overhaul in 5 races. Body shop edition is complete. So what we are going to do, you see how I'm repairing one of the bodies. I can't fire the guy until then, but once he finishes that repair, I will have him build a new engine. or body, because the reason why, if I do this, then it's barely going to be a good body. So yeah, you know, successful episode again. Like I had said, we can kind of go through here. There's not really reason to do drafting. Not really much we can do here. We can't do the engine dyno or any of this stuff. Kind of same here. We'll go ahead, we'll do the tire mounting machine, and because of the fact that we have so much money, I'll do it in 6 races. So we'll have $270,000 in the bank. We'll get a little bit better tire wear. So another episode in the books. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, anything like that, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.